Hey guys, JToads here. Welcome back to another video. Today is a good day. Actually, before we go over this, I just want to say I did trade Friday, um, and it was a kind of a break-even day. Um, so I didn't really deem it enough. It was just consolidation. I didn't deem it enough to. I should have journaled it, but I didn't deem it enough to make a video. It was just I entered, went into profits, went into uh, drawdown. It was just kind of bouncing around my entry, so I just went ahead and closed it. I think about $17 loss or something like that. But I just went ahead and closed it because it was just consolidation central. I was already in the trade for like an hour and a half at the point, and it's just consolidating. So went ahead and closed it. Anyway, but today is Monday. Today is a good day, and let's talk about why. So we had PMI's news today. Didn't trade until after 9 a.m. I woke up around 8:30 because I knew we had news. And kind of did a little bit of my morning routine and stuff. Didn't make breakfast this time, but trying to get back into that morning routine because it seemed I was trading my best when I did that. Uh, so we had existing home sales news, hence why I waited to trade. As you can see, we had FOMC member Wallace speak, which I'm sure caused the moves in London session. PMI news and at 15 minutes in the market open, and existing home sales at 9 a.m. So I didn't trade until after that. And so Riot's good execution and didn't really let greed cloud my judgment. Kind of, I'll get into that. Wrongs could have set more moderate target for NY low, but at least I closed after reversal confluences showed. So that wasn't just NY, the New York low. It was also PMI lows. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and pull up TradingView. Obviously, I trade on TradeLocker, but I try to do it on TradingView because this is where I do all my analysis. So, pretty good chart on the day. We've been pretty bullish and stuff since yesterday with the whole war news and stuff. This was me. So, like, if you guys haven't kept up, right now it looks Iran and Israel are calling a ceasefire, right? But we didn't get this till later. So, as of this morning, I was still looking at a bullish manipulation, and then a bearish trend for the news and stuff. So this is why I took shorts today. But I didn't just like full port shorts like I've been seeing people say they're gonna do online. This was very educated. So let's talk about it. All right, so we made this low right here during London. So this was a London low. This was a London low that got swept. Put my little money sweep thing on it. Swept that. This is 10 minutes into CPI. 10 minutes before CPI. Um, Looks like this is what didn't really do a whole lot, but so we swept these lows, made this new low at New York Open, right? Uh, and then immediately reversed, created a huge 1 minute for value gap. This was one of my key levels, if you will, or like target levels. Um, Basically, once price got into this area as well as equilibrium, I just kind of watched to see what price did. And if I saw prominent signs for rejection, which I'll get into that, then I would close. And instead of having multiple take profits and break even and stuff like that, I just decided, you know what, close the whole thing, take as much profit as I can get, right? So what happened? We went up, chopped upward. We took these London highs, filled these a couple of these fair value gaps over here, and then we had a triple kind of manipulation move, I guess. Um, Basically came up, boom, filled this fair value gap, made a new fair value gap, sweeping this high, and then right here after we closed below this fair value gap, that's when I entered right here, and then we just kind of consolidated, went up. I put my stop loss up here, right? Just because I've learned from the past, just do it above the high, like pretty above the high. Literally a freaking tick away, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy I didn't get stopped out. And then this was full risk, by the way, so $100 risk. And then we just kind of chopped down, and I mean, just looking at this, right? This was kind of a 1-2 liquidity sweep, so before it reversed downward. I want to see if it did that on ES. I think ES was the leading index today, but I don't. It just, for me personally, was not moving as good. What the heck? I'm trying to figure this out. Where we at? Where we at? Alright. Okay, so on ES, it did not do this. Okay, so ES was a more of a clean entry, I guess. Or not clean, per se, but you know what I mean. I'm definitely glad I entered on NQ. This is where we invalidated it. Could have caught it as soon as it went up to here. And then just barrel roll downward. But just didn't sweep as good. I think, yeah, NQ is definitely the better pair today to trade today. It always seems to be more volatile. Where'd all my lines go? Oh, yeah, right here. No. I'm so confused. Where'd all my lines go? Oh, that was the problem. Forget I'm on the 1 minute chart sometime. Whoopsie. That's precisely market open-ish. Oh, wow, yeah. Definitely cleaner entries on ES. Um, so this right here was definitely the cleaner entry, like I said. Probably would have entered here off of this inverse. Trying to think. Yeah, not the greatest order block. So yeah, probably would have entered right here off of this inverse right here. Um, yeah, definitely it wouldn't have done what ES tried to do to me, and do another freaking liquidity sweep on me for no reason. It's like, come on, I treated you right. Don't do this to me. But yeah, see, you try to do this fake liquidity sweep on me. Um, Not a fake liquidity, it is a real liquidity sweep, but it just try to stop me out. But yeah, you get the point. So what happened? You know, I kind of went about my day doing laundry, doing dishes, whatever. And then price kind of chopped down. Set an alert at equilibrium, watched it, just barrel rolling down still. So just kind of came back up here on my laptop and just kind of kept an eye on it. So down here we came to about $650 in profit, right? Um, and I mean, considering this was CPI lows, New York Open lows, whatever, this is really the only regret that I do have. I should have targeted this as my full TP because it was still great risk to reward, right? But I'm still okay with it because what did I do? So we inversed this for value gap, right? And we came up, boom, we broke it right here. I went ahead and exited because we kind of, in a sense, revalid. I know it's invalid now, but we kind of revalidated the fair value gap again, even though it did break it. But you get what I mean. So I went ahead and closed, and just took my profits. Um, that's one of the biggest things that, like, why I've been losing lately. Like, here we can go through some of these. Uh, Look, this didn't take my profits at this high. Stopped. That was actually a good trade. That was actually a terrible trading day. Alright, this is a good example. What happened? It was a good trade, but breaker block entry, right? Came down, right? Boom, didn't quite tap in, and then we swept it, consolidated in here. This was a key level. I should have at least moved my stop loss to break even, and closed half of my position or so right here. Now it was a $50 loss, so this would have been maybe a this would have been maybe a $75 ish win or whatever. Um, like a $75 gain, rather than a $51 loss. Same thing here. Consolidation Central entered all the way down here. Didn't take my profits at these highs, and I mean this was just a bad trade, but yeah, I mean you guys get the idea. I'm starting to, this is why we journal, right? We learn from our mistakes. But anyways, this is pretty much it. I will say, I do have some personal information on the screen for my EA Markets thing, dashboard. My email and stuff. So I'm not gonna show that. Um, but my loss before I traded today was -5%, and now it is -2%. Like on the account, on my like profit targets, right? -8% is the max drawdown, and I got to -7.4%. It's like my max loss in total recorded. And we in the last week and this week we've gone from 7.4% loss to 2% loss. So that's a good gain. I'm very happy with that. Um, today's Tuesday. It's 12:06 in the morning. But you guys get the idea, right? The idea is hopefully by the end of this week, it's looking like it's going to be a good trading week, from what I understand. Uh, we do have this at 9 a.m., so I'm not going to trade till after 9 a.m. It's definitely high impact news, but this is good volatility. I'm not going to trade news. I'm going to trade after news. So looks like all of these days are going to be after 9 a.m. trades. Yeah. So yeah, high impact news all week. Good market volatility. Good volume. Probably going to de-risk on a couple of these trading days, but yeah. So this is what's coming out here in the next in 9 hours. So yeah, trading after 9 a.m. all week. I mean, the idea, I made 3% in one day, right? If I can make another 3% tomorrow, that's profits. If I can make another 3% and another 3%, that's like a 1% away from full take profit. And the idea, so Sunday, I'm going to church camp, right? I will not be trading all week. See what I'm missing out on. Oh, I'm missing out on No News Monday, PMI Tuesday. Oh, non-farm employment. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing I'm missing next week. I'll be home Friday, but it's 4th of July, bank holiday. And then second week of July is pretty clean. Not a lot of news, so that's good. So yeah, very happy with that. We'll see. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm gonna pass phase one this week, but what I'm saying is I think my chances are good. We'll just see how it goes, see how market goes, see if I get any setups and more market opportunities, and yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed tonight's video, please like and subscribe. If you have anything, please leave it in the comment section, and go follow my Instagram, link in the description. I post a lot on there. So yeah, I will see you guys later.